What up there, peepers and squeakers? We are back with another video of Telltale Back to the Future. And before I get into this, I will admit I did do some cheating. I went ahead, went on YouTube, looked up some ways to figure out my little problem here.
I can't get Dad off the camera, but maybe I can get the camera off us.
Really, all I gotta do is get into some trouble. I'm sorry about the yelling in the background. It's a little kooky. Okay. First things first.
Check this out.
What? You swiped your big brother's guitar? Is that supposed to impress me?
It's not my brother's, it's mine.
Yeah, sure. And you'd play it for me, only you don't have an amp.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Pathetic.
Oof.
Check this out.
Nope.
What? You swiped your big brother's guitar? Is that supposed to impress me?
It's not my brother's, it's mine.
Yeah, sure. And you'd play it for me, only you don't have an amp.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Pathetic.
Oof. Get back out of that. There we go.
What is it now?
You and
Soup
Leech,
guy, huh?
Jennifer?
Hey, don't badmouth Leech. There's a lot more to him than soup, you know.
Like what?
For one thing, he wields an axe like nobody's business.
So you got yourself a new guitar player.
What can I say? I'm a girl who appreciates a hot lick.
Yeah, I remember. Come on, Jennifer. Nobody in town plays guitar like me.
I'm talking electric guitar, Martin. I'm gonna be honest, the ukulele has to go.
I can outplay your loser boyfriend any day of the week.
You're that desperate to get to first base.
Did you say first or fourth?
I'd give you 2.5. But first you gotta prove you've got better fingers than Leech. You ready to throw down?
I was born ready.
You got a guitar?
Never leave home without it.
Hold on.
You can knock on my door anytime.
Hold it, we got company.
I just now realized he
What's
has
that
like
was
a,
doing here?
He says he can outplay you.
Gap
I
between
told him,
his
there's
teeth.
no one in Hill better than you. Wanna go prove it?
The Ring of Rock?
Don't crush him too bad. Just teach him a lesson.
Okay, I remember this. There we go. Jen, are you digging me right now? Climb on platform. Nope, I did not want to go back down. Climb back up on the platform, please.
Huh?
Dumbass.
Martin McFly, that was totally awesome.
What can I say? Some guys got it and some guys don't.
Guys don't.
You broke my headstock.
I think I've got a new idol. Come here.
Wait, I got a better idea. What was it you called me? A square?
A girl's entitled to make a mistake, isn't she? Oh.
Got the girl.
Oh.
Gonna slide that open.
Hooliganism! Delinquency! Officer Parker!
I just caught
Edna,
these
why you
two
gotta be so
degenerates
uptight?
violating
Jesus.
statute number
Jennifer,
Daddy!
476D.
open mouths?
And tongues.
You've gone too far, Jennifer.
What's the big deal? It's only hormones.
Stop! We don't use
only
words
hormones,
like
he
that in
says.
this town.
I'll deal with you later, young lady. We're gonna have to have a long talk about the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, come on.
Officer, give Mr. McFly a 476D's worth of demerits. I'll tend to your wayward
Yes,
daughter.
ma'am. And this is for getting my daughter in trouble with Citizen Edna. Now keep out of trouble, or Citizen Brown will come down on you like a brick wall.
Can we go back and talk to them? That was like the one part I didn't see. I thought Edna would have been back here. 7 minutes in heaven. Got caught making out with Jennifer.
Sorry about getting you in trouble with your dad and Edna.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay, but...
I'd rather not talk about it.
Right.
Point made.
Your
Since
paint's
you didn't wanna
starting to
talk about it, we'll just
streak.
leave her
Ah.
be. How's how Alicia's doing in the garbage?
Heavy.
Or can we not look at it in the garbage? Oh well. On to get into more trouble. Okay, so first thing we did was get caught with the dog. Then we made out in public with Jennifer. And then, if I am correct, there was some... Ooh, is Leech in here? Is Leech back working?
McFly, you're a real buzzkill, you know that? See ya. Smell you later.
I thought you would have said something about me kicking his ass. Okay, now... I'm apparently supposed to be able to spin this statue around. There we go. Come on, let me spin it around again.
What happened? What the heck am I looking at?
Yes!
You're looking at a statue. Part of a statue, like really up close type of deal. Okay, Mom, now let's get you to admit your secrets.
Mom, now that Dad isn't watching.
Flask right
Oh, Martin.
Was that a flask, Mom?
Flask? Don't be ridiculous.
Look, it's okay, Mom. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, your father's right. I'm backsliding. But it's been so hard, what with your brother and sister leaving, and then your father getting obsessed with his monitors, and
It's okay, Mom.
Let me take care of the flask. Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this.
Okay, let's take that.
This timeline
Another little
sucks.
sip before I
Mom and
have
Dad
to
are
get
fighting
ready.
again. Mom's drinking. It's like everything Doc and I ever did to fix things is falling apart. Time to get some attention.
See, this is so ridiculous. Like, I took what felt like an hour trying to figure this all out. Do I have to show him the flask? Dog, PDA. Okay, now I think...
Hands up, citizen. Assume the position.
Here goes nothing.
There better be apple juice in this.
Why don't you open it and find out?
Don't get smart with me. I knew you were no good, McFly.
Officer Parker, what seems to be the problem here?
Citizen McFly, ma'am. Came strolling up with a 181B violation in his pocket.
Ugh. You, young citizen, where did you get that booze? Nowhere?
Nowhere.
Is he being smart with me?
Yeah,
I'd be
he played that
smart, being
attitude on me
honest.
as well.
I'm an
Can
honest
you just
young
fast
little
forward the
boy,
lecture and just get this
okay?
over with already? No. Officer, demerit him severely. And as for the alcohol, drop it into the recycling bin.
With
No,
pleasure,
I'm gonna share
ma'am.
that with Jennifer. No, give it back. Ah, fuck.
Now, keep your nose clean, or you'll find yourself in front of Citizen Brown.
That's kind of the goal here.
McFly!
Hey, Jennifer. Are you still angry with me?
Angry?
Intervention.
Nah.
Got
The
caught
threat of
with
being
foreign
Citizen Plus was
booze.
worth it just to see my dad's veins go all purple like that.
Great, because I gotta go.
Geez, Martin, what's gotten into you? Booze, dogs, necking in public? It's like you're a different guy today. A way cooler guy.
I know this is gonna be hard to believe, but I'm the same guy I've always been. It's everyone else who's messed up. And stop calling me Martin. It's Marty.
Wow, Marty. What's next on the agenda? Knocking over banks?
Maybe. What's a guy gotta do to get in trouble around here?
I think you're about to find out.
You, citizen.
Uh-oh.
Get out of here, Jen.
Not a problem.
Are you Martin Seamus McFly?
Yes?
We have a warrant for your detention.
Detention.
You've accrued over 15,000 demerits in the past 24 hours.
Cool.
Awesome.
Is it, young Mr. McFly? Is
I'm
being
impressed.
branded as a criminal of weak moral character cool?
I'm not weak.
But you are in a heap of trouble.
Trouble.
Oh my, yes. But don't worry, we're here to take care of you.
Like your Citizen Plus program took care of Biff?
Perhaps. The program is in need of new volunteers. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, let's see what Citizen Brown has to say about your particular strain of antisocial behavior.
You're taking me to Citizen
Yes,
Brown?
ma'am.
Immediately. Officers, away with him.
Yes,
ma'am.
It's about time.
Finally, we get to see.
I always knew your goody two-shoes A-plus student act was too good to be true.
Good to be good to be true, and yet we've done it for 17 years apparently. And yes, I noticed the Einstein statues, and yeah, Edna hates dogs. Kind of hypocritical, don't you think?
Come in, citizen. Martin McFly, age 18, resident of
we
Sector
were
L,
17.
Father George, Mother Lorraine, president of the Junior Brown Brigade, recipient of a full-ride scholarship to Strickland College, winner of the Courthouse Challenge to Portman Award, 0 demerits until this morning. The obvious question, Mr. McFly, is... what happened to you?
What happened to you?
Jesus Christ, Doc, what happened to you?
Doc. Interesting. You regard me as a doctor, indicating awareness that you're suffering from some variety of mental disorder. That's a hopeful sign, Martin. Of course, I'm not actually a doctor, but I do have the tools to turn you around and put you back on the road to societal normalization. Shall we begin with a few questions to establish a baseline?
No.
Forget questions. You're the one who needs to turn around.
Explain.
Hill Valley's not supposed to be like this. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to be like this. I'm not supposed to be in this timeline.
I know this is gonna be hard for you to swallow, Doc, but I'm not from around here. I'm from a different timeline where Hill Valley isn't all screwed up and there aren't these crazy rules and my dad's not a snoop and my mom's not a drunk and you're my best friend in the whole space-time continuum.
An old fogey like me? Your best friend?
Yes! And Doc, I need you to get me back there.
So you believe this interview is really more about me than you?
Yes!
Yes.
You
that's
went
the
to all
point
this
here.
trouble just to deliver a message to me in person?
Yes!
A cry for help, as it were.
Yes! No, wait.
Tell me, Martin, is your mother on the sauce again?
Nope. Not where I'm from. Leave them out of this. Not where I'm obviously not gonna rat her out. Not where I'm from.
Not where I come from. When I left here, both my parents were happy and well-adjusted. Okay, they didn't start out that way, but that's where your time machine comes in.
Time machine?
Yeah, Doc, listen to me. You don't remember it, but you built a time machine out of a DeLorean.
Why?
Because why not? Dumb question.
Well,
Dumb
just for
question.
the hell of it, I guess. Plus, the steel frame of the DeLorean dispersal, I don't know. It was important for some reason.
Fascinating.
Yes! Yes, it is fascinating. It's amazing. It's incredible. But you don't know it because you've never invented it. You're not the real Doc Brown. You gotta believe me.
And this is because?
Everything got screwed up when I went back in time to 1931.
Sounds like this time machine is a very impractical and dangerous invention.
No.
Yes, I mean, no. What I mean is it's messed up a lot of things, but first, it made a lot of things better. Like my mom and my dad. It was only thanks to your time machine that they ever became successful and happy.
So they're happy.
But they're not, because you summoned me back in time, and somehow your timeline got messed up, and everybody else is along with it.
I see.
No, you don't. Think back. Don't you remember me? We knew each other when you were 18. I'm Harry Callahan.
Incredible. This case is more serious than I'd imagined.
What the
boy
fuck?
has fabricated an alternate reality.
This is the alternate reality. You think I'm crazy. I wish it were that simple.
You think I'm crazy? I guess maybe I sound crazy, but you gotta believe me.
Calm down, Martin. I'm not blaming you for anything. The failure is ours, not yours.
That's not
Obviously,
the
there's a
case
drastic
here.
flaw in your social conditioning.
God, you don't understand.
No, I don't understand yet, but I want to. I want to get at the root of your problem. Keep talking. Take your time. Look around the room. Perhaps something here will stimulate your memory.
Yeah, he thinks I am crazy. What all can I click on? Not giving me a whole lot of options here. Oh, I can walk around.
So that's what Judge Brown looked like. I never actually saw him.
Of course not. He died before you were born. He was my biggest supporter, after my wife, of course.
That's a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
An impressively detailed illusion. Talking.
Impressively detailed illusion. Okay. What's in here?
Jeez, Doc sure has a lot of files. I don't have time to go through those. I'll just focus on what's out on display.
Picture?
Hey, this is your fish tank.
Yes, that is my fish tank.
It looks much better without all the bacteria.
What? Edna just had it cleaned.
Yeah, but in 1931 it was full of bacteria that we used to make rocket fuel. Remember?
Bizarre fantasy life. Go on. Proceed.
Is he in denial? I think something... Okay. Either A, he genuinely thinks I'm crazy, or B, something happened between him and Edna to where it's like as if he's basically back to square one between him and his father, with his father not wanting him to be an inventor and a scientist. What's this?
I can't tell if it's a guy celebrating a touchdown or chained up in a gulag. Glass half full, Marty. Half full. Look, Doc, I mean, Citizen...
No. Focus outward, not on me. Use the objects in the room as points of reflection. I wish to observe your thought processes.
Alrighty. There's Dad. Here's monitors.
It's all the same stuff I saw on my dad's monitors. I think. The whole town is under surveillance.
I don't fucking know what else to do. I mean, obviously there's more options for me to press.
Something about that clock looks familiar. You still got the movie ticket.
Indeed I do. A memento of my first date with Edna. I took her to see The Virtuous Husband.
And you never saw Frankenstein. You were supposed to go see Frankenstein. They're gonna give you the inspiration you needed to pull off your big demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo.
Inspired by Frankenstein? How whimsical, not to mention historically inaccurate. My dolly wife is all the scientific muse I've ever needed. From my successful demonstration at the 31 Expo all the way up to my cutting-edge Citizen Plus program.
Okay, so that's
successful.
where we fucked up.
It was supposed to be a failure. Okay, take a look at this picture of Einstein here.
The dog. Harboring dangerous animals is a municipal offense.
Yeah, they told me, but you harbored this very same animal once, a long time ago. Remember the test run of your rocket car? Einstein landed on the roof of the courthouse.
I do recall something of the sort, but naturally it couldn't have been the same dog.
There wasn't anything natural about it. Einstein's a time traveler too, thanks to your invention.
Stop trying to confuse me!
We're not confusing you.
My whole
we're
life has
reminding
been
you.
dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient, orderly society. Ask anyone. It's a fact. You can look it up.
But you know better, right? Emmett?
Wrong. Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became clear. August 25th, 1931. The day I single-handedly captured Kit Tannen,
Look at the
scourge of Hill Valley.
I saw
Single-handedly?
And not incidentally the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of my life. Take a look. What you see there is a young man who understands his destiny.
That's not what I see.
What do you see?
Why are you frozen? Okay, that weirded me out for a second. Come on.
B? I think it is.
What?
It's me, and you, the other you.
It is me. And you. But how? Harry? It's impossible.
No, it's science. Your science, Doc.
In this other world, the one you come from, am I happy there?
Very happy. You've got two great sons.
Sons?
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
Not Edna?
Not even remotely. And your invention. Jeez, Doc, you can go anywhere you want to. Anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley? You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
Give me a
That's
break.
why.
You don't really believe...
My citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
Only because they're afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Brown to you, Sonny.
Doc.
Kindly address me as Your Honor.
We were getting so close. tapes.
We worked for over 50 years, my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens are unhappy?
Yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Afraid of the consequences of their actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that. A story told by a madman. And I've determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
Alright.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Fine, but I'll be back with proof.
What is this Edna up to? That's my question. Of course, the first thing we do is come back to the dad.
Doc wants proof that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Dad!
What the
Pop
fuck
out the
happened?
tape, son. I think it's done rewinding.
Whoa, take it easy. Sit here.
Oh,
Guess I blacked
I
out
can-
for a minute there. Fell out of my chair.
Phil, nothing. Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible. We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
Well, hey, there's a
Dad,
bat.
that's not one of our bats, is it?
No. McFlies never use aluminum bats. Curious.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what? Oh, why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
What's the last thing you remember?
I was sitting right here, copying another incriminating scene onto my tapes. My tapes! What happened to my tapes?
Stay calm, Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
Okay, on top of that, there's broken glass, which I don't know why I wouldn't look at that. Oh.
The monitor's dead. The monitor's dead. The monitor's dead.
Yep, definitely dead. Can
The
we
monitor's
look at
dead.
the glass? Are we not going to say anything about the broken glass here?
Found my tape yet?
I'm telling you, Dad, it was taken by whoever bashed you with that bat.
No, it's got to be here. Keep searching.
Calm your tits. Okay. Why would it not let me... You know, fine, whatever.
WOPR. A Whopper. I wonder what that stands for. Here it is. Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the time it was just...
Empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Who could have done this to me?
Your enemy's moms believe Edna. Definitely a major
Who
Edna
wouldn't
phase.
want Doc to get the straight dope on Hill Valley? Edna!
Are you saying I was mugged by the mayor's elderly wife?
Not exactly, no.
Oh, it's no use. The tapes are gone. All I can do is hope against hope they don't
I have a
surface and
feeling
land me in
Edna
trouble.
either put-
Come on, Dad, we can't just give
had
up.
Beef do it, or had one of the, or not Beef, had Biff do it, or one of the police officers. Let's look for more clues.
I mean, maybe there's some more clues around here.
What's the use? Even if we find out who took the tapes, we're not going to be able to get them back without... attracting attention to ourselves.
There's gotta be something we could do to get our hands on those tapes.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us more than, say, 6 months.
6 months? But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
What I mean is...
I hate for you to lose all your work. I'm worried for your safety. Justice must be prevailed. I need to give them to Citizen Brown. We even talked and said that he wouldn't want us to give the tape to Citizen Brown. I'm worried for your safety. I'd hate for you to lose all the hard work.
Your time is valuable. I would hate for you to have to redo all that work.
You said you needed the tapes.
And what if this mugger comes back? Another bang on the head might do you in.
You said you needed the tapes.
Oh, for fuck's sake, fine.
I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is when I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with Mom's flask.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
It's true,
though.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's changed.
Prove it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Now I have to prove 2 different things. What else is there for? Okay, is that the bat again?
I should take this and serve a little payback. On second thought, cool your jets, Marty.
Yeah, you think? How the hell... Oh!
If I only had a push pin. Nah.
Let me talk to them.
I don't think they'd be interested in a picture of my dad.
It's supposed to show a piece of history.
I don't think they'd be interested in a newspaper that's 50 years old.
Something here has to work.
They don't need it.
Okay, what can I do here? There's just one last thing you have to convince George of. Oh!
Read him and weep.
Demerits, but...
It was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean, really listen. You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody miserable.
Shh! You said that to him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait, I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right for you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes to prove my point.
Oh, no. No.
Dad.
This scheme of yours, maybe you know what you're doing, I can't say. But leave me out of
Dad.
it. I don't like trouble. I can't handle it. It's not in my genes.
But...
Do it for your family, do it for Citizen Brown, do it for Arthur? Who the hell is Arthur? Is Arthur... Arthur is his father, I believe. Like, his father, not Marty's.
Think of your family.
I am. And I don't want to see my family relocated to Sector X with all the other hopeless cases.
Oof.
Do it for your father.
My father?
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something to do with putting away Kid Tannen, you know, way back when?
Yes. Yes, he did. Where'd you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born. Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's what he always used to tell me.
And what are you doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Feed to what?
To the surveillance camera, the one in the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course, gotta cover all bases. Help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
Okay, at least we're getting somewhere.
It says to keep this printout for my records.
Oh. Why do I feel like this is the one that's broken?
That doesn't look right.
That's not the one I pressed. That's not the one I pressed.
That it?
You're looking for the one that's trained on us.
Yes, I know. Fine. Oh, we press buttons.
Oh, wait. Never mind.
Oh, okay, we have to change the thing. Okay, so none of those are it. That's the main hall. Senator Town still. Okay, that's one. That is not it. There we go.
There, that looks like us. So the surveillance tape must be on this VCR. This must be before the attack. Let's see. I remember cleaning the playback heads at 5:30. The attack couldn't have been very long after.
Oh, it's Biff!
Biff.
But it can't be him. The Citizens Plus program has rendered him as gentle as a kitten. Huh?
Fucking
I can't
knew it.
understand
I
it.
called
It's
it
not
too.
the way it's supposed to
Edna
behave.
had
Why,
to
even
put
the
a-
old Biff
put
would
Biff
never.
with this.
That weird
I
flashing on
just
his
said it had
wrist.
to been Biff.
Let's find out. I knew the zoom and
one of
enhanced
the
feature would
police
come in
officers.
handy someday. Cost me a bundle at the hobby shop.
It's his digital watch. I wonder why it's doing that. Hey, wait, stop the picture. Can you zoom in anymore? X11?
You know what that means?
Not yet.
Lorraine!
Don't lay into me, George. I've got something very important to say, and then I'm going to be leaving again.
I've got something important to say, too. I was attacked
It's
and
always
robbed.
about you, isn't it? You can't just wait and listen to my news. Oh, no. You have to go and beat me to the punch.
That's right. You two sort things out. I've got some business to attend to.
So are we talking to Biff then, or are we talking to I was about to say Citizen Brown. Well, technically, in this case, he is Citizen Brown. I even said it in one of my previous videos. 1931, Emmett, this timeline, Citizen Brown, and then our timeline, Doc.
Biff!
Whoa, settle down there, fella.
You beat up my dad.
Do we have a problem here, citizens?
Oh, no, officer, just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we can work it out. Right, Mark?
Sure.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help, Mr. Tannen.
Yeah.
Now,
Mr.
let's see if
Tannen's
we can
help.
get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's.
Why'd you beat up my dad?
Why'd you hurt my dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I saw you on camera.
But I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff. Oh.
What the hell?
See?
Where were you when my dad was
If you
attacked?
didn't beat up my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was...
What?
That's strange. I don't remember.
I wonder if it has something to do with the watch.
What'd you do with my dad's secret videotape?
Secret videotape?
You know, the one that shows how people are fed up with all these screwy rules and laws.
You lost me, Martin, but that tape sounds dangerous. It should probably be dumped in the recycling bin.
You really don't know anything about
So
my
you
dad's
really
tape.
don't know anything about my dad's secret tape?
Oh, no. I'd never walk around with subversive material like that.
What's the last thing you remember before your memory loss?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the Citizen Plus program, just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished feeding some leftover bologna to a cute little squirrel when Miss Edna came by.
Edna?
Yeah, she wanted to run a diagnostic on my Citizen Plus watch. I must have fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later. And then your mom came by.
Edna was fiddling with the
So
watch.
the last thing you remember before my dad got beat up is Edna fiddling with your watch?
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad, doesn't it?
Biff,
Use your
your
watch.
watch. Does X11 mean anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something? Yeah, I don't go in for that new hippity-hoppity stuff.
It's not a band, Biff. It's a mode on your Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Heck, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking, see? Cool. I didn't know you could do that.
I wonder... X... I'm bringing up to 11. Oh. Ah, come on, hold me here. Okay, just... there we go.
Biff? Okay, that's weird. What's wrong with you? Did you attack my dad? Now we're getting somewhere. Where's my dad's tape? Recycling bin?
Did I already ask why?
Why'd you attack my dad?
Who put you up
You
to
must have
this?
been hypnotized. Who put you up to this? Guess that'll have to wait until after I get the tape. Could you do me a favor and go get my dad's tape?
Hey, Mr.
It
Tannen.
is in the
What's up?
band.
Is that fly kid bothering you? Hey, you can't go in there. Hey!
Whoa! Holy smokes! What happened to him?
I don't know. No one's ever jumped into the recycling bin before.
Well, where does it go?
That information is above my pay grade. Oh, jeez. I'm in a lot of trouble now. Don't move a muscle, McFly. I gotta go tell Citizen Brown about this.
Now we're getting somewhere. Can I get back in? Or are we just waiting?
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Well, here goes nothing.
Nope, we're hopping in.
Gosh, ma'am, did I do something wrong?
Did I do something? Mr. Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus. What on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive headfirst into the recycling bin?
Did I do all that?
Lord, I thought your father was dim.
No, really, I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was showing that nice McFly kid my watch, and then I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
McFly? Oof. McFly.
Strickland.
Oh, hi, Martin.
Give me the tapes, Edna.
Mr. Tannen, please restrain our guest.
Oh.
Stop! Stop! Oh no.
Okay, what can I do in this situation? You know, you would think in this angle I can just touch the watch.
Come on, Biff, snap out of it. Come on, Biff, snap out of it. Ah! Biff, isn't that the license plate to your car?
Sheila?
Tannen! Focus!
Okay, so we have to, like, make him remember.
I think Martin will make a nice Citizen Plus candidate, don't you?
Novelties? Biff, whoopee cushions. You never had much of a sense of humor.
Not really. He's more
Hey, it's
dick-y.
Wild Gunman. Not a fan of video games, huh? Hey, look over there. It's beer.
Beer?
There we go.
What's going on?
Biff Howard Tannen! Obey your programming! You see, Mr. McFly, thanks to the enhancements I've made to the Citizen Plus program, I can bring even the most rabid of dogs to heel.
Ooh, Edna's
It's no use struggling, Mr. McFly. With his theta-amplified state, Mr. Tannen is more than a match for your youthful vigor.
Ah, come on.
Einstein?
Doggy? Where am I?
Tannen, I didn't go behind my namby-pamby husband's back so you could wallow in your vices.
Oh, I wish we had the recorder still. The tape recorder. Just to hear her admit it and then show that to,
Oh,
the doc?
dear.
Look,
Girly?
Girly Mags.
Boobies.
Boobies.
Tannen, listen to me.
Babes. Booze. What the? Oh, Mommy!
Tannen, get up, you useless slacker!
Come on, Edna, give the poor jerk a break.
A break? You sound like my wishy-washy husband, always trying to find the good in people, never wanting to accept the fact that some people are just born bad.
Maybe, but that doesn't give you the right to turn them into
That's how that
zombies.
works.
Now, give me my dad's
Not
tape so
everyone-
I can...
You mean those tapes I erased while you were struggling with my
let me rephrase that. Nobody
zombie?
is ever born bad. There's
What?
always some kind of root source to the problem.
Come
Did we
on.
delete them?
Utopias are fragile things, Mr.
She
McFly.
deleted the
Especially
recording.
when overseen by minds as distractible as my husband's.
No.
Edna!
Doc?
He heard the whole thing.
What are you doing here?
I came down here to investigate a troubling report involving Mr. Tannen.
Doc, you gotta stop her.
Silence!
Okay.
I was concerned there might be a flaw in my Citizen Plus program. Imagine my surprise when I found my wife perverting my life's work. Is this what it's all been about, Edna? All those years? All our struggles to cure society's illnesses? Just to create a world where free will can be turned off with a flick of a switch?
Oh, please, Emmett. You wanted this just as much as I did. Remember? If only we could tell someone to stay off the grass, and so help us, they would never tread foot on a well-manicured lawn again. That's what Citizen Plus does. It makes rules unbreakable. I only gave it the slightest of changes.
Enough! We will not have this discussion here.
But...
Go home and wait for me.
Fine.
Edna's in trouble.
Doc.
Father, what have I done?
Yeah, don't be so hard about yourself.
Doc, don't be so hard on yourself. This Hill Valley may be a little messed up. Okay, a lot messed up, but you were just trying to help people.
Or was I just entranced by the challenge of transforming the human psyche like so many chemicals?
Your father wouldn't
I'm
blame
sure
you.
he wouldn't blame you for all this, Doc.
He was so happy when I gave up my childish dreams in favor of Edna's more practical pursuits. Are you proud of me now, Father?
I'm sorry about Edna, Doc. She didn't seem so bad back in 1931.
No, she wasn't. When we were first dating, she was so spirited, principled, compassionate. When did I lose her? Ah, enough wallowing. What's done is done. It's time to look forward.
Maybe, but maybe not.
What?
Your notebook from the other timeline.
Not this foolishness again.
Look,
Are
you
you
can use it to repair the
serious?
time machine and fix all this so it never happened. Everyone can be back the way they're supposed to be. You, Edna,
After
Jennifer,
all
my
this,
parents.
you're still gonna be
Doc,
in
you
denial?
once told me if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything. Well, accomplish this.
There's a lot of empty pages.
The only one you need is right here.
Come on, Doc. Think about it. You just
Great
realized you were
Scott.
being used.
Martin, this could work. It'll take time, of course, but once it's done, we'll have all the time in the world. Ha ha!
Doc,
Martin, we must get started at once. Come on!
can we bring Einie along?
The dog. Yes, of course. You know, I used to love dogs before Edna came along.
You don't say.
I'll go ahead and start preparing a lab. Edna will be furious, but who cares? We've got a time machine to fix.
Yes!
Woohoo!
We got Doc back! Okay, Biff, how are you
Don't worry,
doing?
Biff. Once I get back to 1931, you'll be back to Jerkville in no time.
Yeah, that's the part that's gonna suck. Okay, how do we get the dog out?
Wow, it still works.
Dope!
Beatles, Stones, Phil Collins, Edna took all the good stuff. Hey, maybe I'll grab a couple for the road after I get Einstein.
What about our skateboard?
Nice boards. I should pick one up after I free Einstein.
Okay, so we got free Einstein. Where are the keys? I would assume somewhere up on the desk, right?
I wonder how many times Biff's parked under manure in this timeline.
Hold on. Well, there's freeing. Okay, well, there's freeing Einstein, but if you want to take some time to explore the old speakeasy, feel free. There's some neat stuff to look at. When you're done, just free Einstein from his cage. Oh, Einstein's cage is off the right where the old stairway entrance used to be. Okay, so I can just go around, look at
In
shit.
another timeline, all these pinball parts would probably be in Libya by now.
Okay. So I'd probably be better off looking at
Whoa.
everything and then... Whoa. What do you want
There
me
is
at
a
there?
serious lack of privacy in this town.
For real?
There is a serious lack of privacy in this town.
Oh, okay. I thought...
There is a serious lack of
Okay, so it's
privacy
all
in
the
this
same
town.
damage monitor. Okay.
Wild gunmen.
What's in
Nice to see that some things haven't changed in this messed up world.
I don't know what you were looking at, but okay.
Beer. Maybe I could... Nah. Doc'll need me clear-headed to build his new time machine. X-ray
Not to
specs,
mention you'll
joy
need it
buzzers,
for the time
trick
machine.
gum. Classic. Why would anyone ban these?
Because some people just don't have a sense of...
I don't smoke, and I should really go get Einstein. I almost had him. Feels like I missed my chance somehow.
Oh, nope, we already looked at that. Already looked at the skateboards, we already flipped the switch.
BB guns. You'll shoot your eye out, Marty.
Okay, how's Biff doing? Oh wait, we already looked at Biff, okay. Oh, rare achievement. Hidden treasures. Examine everything, every container, okay.
Don't worry, boy, I'll get you out of here in no time. What is it, Einie?
McFly!
Hey, Biff. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Better than I've been in a long time, you know?
So you remember...
That witch making me do stuff? Yeah, she'll get what's coming to her. No one tells Biff Tannen what to do! No one!
Hey, I'm the guy who snapped you out of it!
Really? Because all I remember is a punk kid who thought it'd be funny to make me jump down a hole!
Huh?
Seriously? He really never looks at the bright side of things, does he?
I hope I don't run out of rock.
Is that supposed to scare me or something?
Can I, like, move out of the way?
Down, Biff. Stay. All right.
McFly?
Oh, crap.
What if we got the dog
All right,
out?
McFly. Time to race the music.
Face. It's face the music, you idiot.
Einstein, help me out.
Get him, Einie.
That's all you're gonna do, dog?
Einie, sick him.
Whoa! Oof.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, let me do the thing. Oh,
Place
okay.
your
All I gotta
bets.
do is press A.
What the?
Down for the count.
Let's get out of here, Einie.
So even though Einstein isn't his name in his timeline, at least he's referring. At least he's
Doc, sorry I took so
acting
long.
as
Biff
it,
came
that makes
around
sense.
and jumped me. I totally laid him out with the old ruler.
Martin McFly.
Oh,
Edna?
shit.
It's almost impressive how many years of work and planning you nearly ruined in just a few short hours.
Where's Doc?
Oh, Doc. My husband is in a better place.
Better place. What have you done to him?
Relax, Martin. We've got everything under control.
What did Edna do?
No! No! Doc!
Edna, what the hell did you do? I had a feeling too. I fucking knew this episode would be this timeline would be 2 episodes. Edna, you crazy.
Here's the
Oh,
real
words I
story.
could use.
I'm a Marty McFly from an alternate timeline.
Edna, why?
Because you're weak, Emmett.
What can I say? She's my muse.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
You gotta believe me, Jennifer. This whole town's gone crazy, and Citizen Brown and I are the only ones who can fix it.
There is no future for us.
Oh man. Double visions. Okay, so I'm assuming based on that, at some point we come back, or we rescue Citizen Brown. He helps me fix a time machine, and then we go back to 1931 to work on whatever the fuck happened between Edna and Emmett. keep it to where you know, they're not interested in each other or some shit like that. But with that being said, I'm gonna end this here. If you did like this video, please let me know. Hit that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, ideas you would like to see for later videos. I take requests, and all down in the comment section below. And newcomers, if you're new to the channel, I welcome you. It'd be awesome if you can hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button. And if you check down in the description below, there'll be a link tree with a list of shit you can follow me on. TikTok, Discord, Twitter, Instagram, my Mixer account, and of course YouTube, even though you're already on YouTube. But with that being said, I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.